first episode of The Follow-Up. I'm Eden, and this is my dad, Noah, and ever since I was 5, we've just been sitting in my bed and having a conversation about something we want to talk about. So this week, we are going to talk about my basketball season. It ended yesterday, today is Sunday, and just all about it. But before we talk about that, we want to thank you all for your such kind comments last week for the 200th episode. We really appreciate it. So thank you.
Yeah, it was really like a beautiful milestone.
Yeah.
And I loved going back and looking at the first episode. We put out that a shorter, about 8-minute episode on the audio version, so on Apple, Spotify, and wherever you listen to podcasts, of a clip from each year of your life from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then on YouTube, the Follow-Up podcast is where you could find it. There was like a 25-minute that included some from the very first episode, from you losing your teeth. It was pretty cute.
They're very funny.
I enjoyed it. One thing, when Russ, who Russ from college, we lived together at BU, and so when I saw Russ this week, he said I had some issues with the 200th episode. I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "You're always so good about not asking yes or no questions, and that's important because if you ask yes or no question, you're going to get a yes or no answer." And one of them was about the elephants on your wall, and I said, "Do you think when we do your 400th episode, you're going to have elephants on your wall?" And you said, "I don't know."
I have no idea.
So instead of that, Russ said, "Well," and I said, "Yes, of course." They shouldn't have asked that way. We should have said, "What do you think might be on your wall in the 400th episode?"
You want me to answer that now?
Yeah,
my
give it a
answer's
shot.
going to be the same. I have no idea.
But I do. I do like Uncle Saul's artwork back there.
Yes, very pretty.
Mm-hmm. And then someone. Yeah, no one ever sees the other side of your room.
No, yes, and you also can't see what's next to the artwork, but my photo wall, my photo collage or whatever it's called, will still be up there, I think.
Should we turn the camera to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think?
Well, I mean, it's kind of messy, but sure. Yeah.
Okay. So just another reason why to subscribe on YouTube, the Follow-Up podcast, so you can see it. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Basketball season. So it was supposed to be a clinic on Saturdays, which you've done before, 3rd and 4th grade girls. And this year it turned into, I think after the first one, hey, we're going to break you up into number of teams, and we're going to play games. Okay. What did you think of, how would you rate this experience? And then we'll get into some of the takeaways.
I would give it, out of 5 stars, I'd give it a 4.
Okay.
And now, this is because, the season was so much fun. I loved doing everything. Just the games were so much fun. But my 2 things that I gave it a 4 was because I wish we had more time to practice and do drills, and I wish we had more girls on my team.
Okay, so explain a little bit further.
We had 6 or 7 girls a game on our team, but of course not everyone's going to show up. So every game, we had about 5 people, which means we're playing the whole time.
That's
5
exhausting.
on 5 basketball.
Right, and you're playing 20-minute halves or 24-minute halves?
24-minute halves.
I think. Yeah. And so on the instruction part, I want to talk about that in a moment, but where do you think you got better?
I think I got better at just always doing something and getting myself actually in the game. Communicating with my teammates on the court, trying to make myself open, and find ways to help out. Okay, so
let's talk about your basketball skills to begin with. One, like me growing up, shortest player on the floor.
Yes.
The way it is. I would say that you're not the most aggressive person. You don't enjoy contact, right?
No.
You don't enjoy someone knocking into you or pushing you over unless it's me, right?
And I don't care. And I'm not also a person that's gonna there's someone's holding the ball. I'm not gonna get in there and grab it and grab it and grab it.
Right, you might try to slap it away.
Once or twice.
Yeah. So I would say, so as far as your game, oftentimes if you're the smallest, it takes someone who's going to be like ultra aggressive if you're that small. I think you do a good job of handling the ball. I think you're a pretty good dribbler. I think that you do a good job of, and this year, of getting yourself open. And it's not easy to do when, one, it's chaos, and I don't think there was enough instruction, and I don't think they should be able to double team players, etc. But I kept them to myself. But I think you did a much better job as the season went on when we would talk about, okay, well, you standing on the far side of the court, this girl's not, like, no one's strong enough to even throw the ball that far. And if they do, it's going to be in the air for a long time, and it's going to get picked off, and it's going to be a steal. So of positions where you can get in, where you can get the ball, in a position where you can just get it and go do something, and go do something with it. I was impressed with the amount of shots that you got up towards the last few weeks of the season as well. And I thought the coach, Coach Nikki, who coached you guys a few times, I know you guys had different coaches a few times, I thought she was really good about trying to let everyone know where to be. Yeah. But I thought overall instruction really lacked.
Like, last game at least, we had one play.
You did?
We had a play.
What was it?
But the play we weren't really taught we didn't run it with defenders on us.
Well, yeah, because you can't.
No, but, we couldn't run the play, so that was really hard.
What was the play?
We called it play 2.
Okay.
So there's the point guard in the center. Okay. And then you have 2 girls, that was me, on the wing, starting right in at the free throw line. Okay. And then you have 2 guards behind, in the far corners near the basket. So what play 2 would be is the ball would get passed to the center.
Okay. And where's the center standing?
In center court, in the circle, kind of, on our side.
In
the point guard.
So there.
This is half court. Okay, this is half. Yeah. Then here.
You're talking about the circle where the free throw line is? That circle, or center court?
Center court.
Oh, okay, got it. So they're bringing the ball up.
Yes, they bring the ball up.
Yeah, got it.
And then once they dribble 1 or 2 times, the people in the wing pop out and go to the sides, far. Then whoever's open, the point guard passes to. Mm-hmm. They're not open, they keep moving back. Okay. But let's say they get the pass. Then they pass to a guard who goes up.
Got it. So what they're trying to do,
diagonal or front.
What they're trying to do is spread the court a little bit to make open lanes to go to the basket, which it seems like, good idea. But in basketball, unless you have, that's why scrimmaging helps, because you can try out things against defenders. But also, more so with you guys,
3 for a little bit.
Yeah, but more so with you guys, I think it's a lot of understanding the basics, understanding that, okay, if I'm not strong enough to be able to shoot it from here, coach, can you teach me some more of the mechanics to get it there? Also, something that we could do more of, there's just a lack of resources and time. Like, when I was a kid, I used to just go across the street and shoot baskets all night, in a driveway, but you just can't do that.
Or you even had a small basketball hoop.
Yeah, but that was...
when you were a little bit younger.
Oh, yeah, but that was only 5 feet high.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you could just go outside.
Right, I always just had a basketball in my hands. Yeah. Yeah. Right, and I could just go shoot across the street. I think that there should be more of an emphasis on, okay, here's how you play defense. Here's how you slide your feet. Here's where you can run.
It was just play defense.
Make sure you
what is playing defense?
Make sure you have an eye on, where the ball is, where the basket is, where your player is. Because I know we talked a few times, if the person you're guarding is so far away from the basket, there's no reason for you to even be out there. Just stop the ball when the ball is going to the basket.
Sometimes I'm stuck with a lot of times I'm stuck with the smallest girl because it makes sense. But sometimes I'm stuck with the most annoying people you don't want to guard.
Why?
Yesterday, for example, there was this girl. No idea who she is. She was when she was defending me, she was hugging me. She was squeezing me so tight, and then she hit me in the face.
That's because you're cute. want to hug you.
Well, and then she hit me.
I just want
she
to hug you while you play
Okay,
basketball.
you can get off me now. Okay, so then when she kept hitting me,
Yeah.
and then she slapped me in the face.
What?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, she swung her arm and hit me in the
Why
face.
did she swing her arm?
I don't know. See, there's these.
Was there a
people-
fly?
No, she swung her arm and hit me in the face and didn't say sorry.
Well, she's not gonna say sorry on the basketball court. But
No, it was in the middle. We weren't doing anything. She just hit me in the face.
Did you slap her back?
No.
What did you do?
I said, you just hit me in the face. Like, seriously?
I mean,
I was like,
yeah. I mean, you could like
I could
you
slap
like
her back.
if someone hits you in the face, you can say, "Hey,
Alright.
what was that for?"
Yeah, she was just like,
And then so that's what you should say.
Yeah.
Like, "Hey, what was that for?" And they
Well-
say, "What?" You say, "You just slapped me in the face." And then they'll
Yeah.
say something. But you
And
just
then-
be assertive with that.
and she just walked away.
Yeah, you got to
But,
be
yeah.
assertive with that.
Well, she kind of hit me, and then she was squeezing me, like I was like I was choking.
She was giving you the Heimlich.
Basically, she was like squeezing me so tight. She was like,
See, we only saw it the last.
yeah, no,
Like
and I was
15
out.
minutes of
I
your
was
game?
out for most of it.
Yeah.
I was out for some of it.
The last
And no,
5 minutes.
the girl
maybe.
was out. The girl was out, but she was like giving me the Heimlich. It was.
Did you spit on her at all?
I said, "Get off me! You're choking me."
So when that happens, you can. So if there's 2 referees out there, you can quietly tell a referee, like, "Hey," because you don't want to ever whine to a referee.
Yeah.
But you can say to the referee, "Hey, like, can you just keep an eye out? This girl is hugging me. Like I can't move. Can you please make sure that she gives me my space?"
Yeah.
Yeah. You that's how you just have to say it. Calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've also guarded this other girl once.
Mhm.
She just hugged me the whole time.
You're
It
pretty
was
cute though.
so funny. She was just, this is what she was like from behind. Once she was guarding me behind me, don't ask me why. And she was just like,
No, I like that. Thanks.
that's what she was like the whole game. I was like, I don't mind that. It's a little strange, but okay.
So you think you want to do it next year?
I think I might do it next year. It was
Cool.
a lot of fun this year.
Cool.
Yeah. And I don't know, well, I know you played on a basketball team,
Yeah, for a long time.
but I get, how was it like it? Well, I know it was very different than this
Well,
because
was
you
it?
had practices and all of that
Yeah.
stuff. But was it any way similar to this? Like at any point?
Because Grandpa was the coach,
Well, yeah.
and
Yeah.
so we learned. So we learned a lot. We had different plays. It was much more organized.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
At your age, there weren't as many girls who wanted to play. So we had girls on our team. And everyone has to play a certain amount of time. It was just, it was just more. It was more organized. Yeah.
We had like a rotation for getting out, but it
Mhm.
was like sometimes like I don't know why I got pulled out at the edge because I was in the rotation next, but who knows? She was just like, who hasn't been out in a while?
Yeah, it's okay.
And
All right. So what did you make of the parental involvement in this? Because there is a lot written about and said, and I hear a lot of stories about wild, crazy parents at youth sports
I feel like
events.
even especially on my team, there were some parents who would scream, and they literally thought they were the coach. So like, oh, blah blah blah, do this now, then blah blah blah, do this, and then blah blah blah, go there and then blah blah blah, pass to blah blah blah, and shoot the basket. They knew all the girls' names, and they were like, do this. They were like the coach, and then they were like, and then they would tell their daughter or like their
Maybe try to stop saying like.
yes.
Thanks.
They would go there, do this, help out your team, do this. And I was like,
There's just
come on.
there's too many voices. It's too many voices.
I want to listen to my coach. I don't want to listen to you. I can't hear my coach when you're yelling.
And really, there's no reason for parents to be yelling. I just sat there. I told you.
You sat there.
I just told
That was
you,
fun.
I don't want you looking over at me when you do something that you think is right or wrong. Nothing. No matter what, whenever you look over me, I'm just gonna give you a fist bump, and that's gonna mean like play harder.
Yeah.
But that's all I ever tell you.
Not fist bump.
Just play harder. Yeah. Just play harder.
Yeah.
You can always run faster. You can always try to be more aggressive. always put yourself in a better position. Just play hard.
Yeah, and I mean, I think there were some good things. There were some bad things.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it was like.
It was good balance.
Yeah.
Good balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I enjoy watching it.
Thanks.
So thanks for playing ball.
Sure.
All right, I love you.
I love you.